An error occurred. Wait a moment.
Oh, on go live?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. I have waited a moment. Let's try it again.
You're listening to Get Tilted, only on Fantasy Now Plus.
What is up, everybody? Tim from Fantasy Now Plus here, joining me, as always, Brian. We are here to do some underdog drafts tonight for you. Excited to talk about some news developments from the NFL over the past weekend. Obviously, we had a bunch of preseason games, some standouts, some injuries. We're going to get into all of that, and we're going to draft a couple puppy threes while we do it. Brian, how are you doing this Monday evening?
I'm fantastic. I am back home after a wedding weekend, which was a bunch of fun. I did not sleep proper amounts, which is only got myself to blame.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the noggin does while we have to make some pretty interesting decisions. But I'm streaming with you. I'm in a good mood. It's gonna be a good time. And we have like camp stuff to talk about. We had some injuries that are going to change the game. So It's going to be a doozy of a night.
Absolutely. Alrighty, I've jumped us into a puppy three. This is the $5 to enter contest from Underdog, but still a pretty penny available up top if you win the whole thing. So we're excited to jump in here, draft some as the contest comes to a close, and we get the 105, which is going to put us in an interesting spot to talk about an injury / something scary right off the bat with Puka Nacua, possibly maybe getting suspended. We don't know.
It's so fun. Isn't it the best when you have just no idea what's like a player with that amount of capital skill set, like your roster is so baked around this player being great, and then they might miss 1 or 2 games, they might miss 6. I don't know. It's going to be a discussion once the timer gets to us. If I doubt these 4 drafters ahead of us, like, I have not heard the news.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's plenty of concern. But how brave are we? Do we care? That's going to really dictate how this draft goes.
Yep. And of course, we also might be faced with the decision of Puka or CMC, who is supposedly not hurt and is holding in, basically. So,
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, according to our lovely resident 49er fan Sean in Discord today, he said that supposedly McCaffrey's tightness is not really tightness. He is just wanting a different contract.
We have wallet tightness.
I assume the Gibbs and Bijan contracts made him feel a little underpaid magically.
Wow. I guess you can't believe that.
Puka goes at 104 still. Do you just want JSN here? Avoid the scariness?
Yeah, just safety in JSN as someone who will happily score a bunch of points for us. I'm okay with this. And if at the very least our draft goes wonky, Sam Darnold will be sitting with us in like the 15th or 16th round.
Yep. So I think we can hop into the news here. Obviously, Puka has been injured all of camp. There's now talk that he is looking at a suspension from the league. We don't know how long. We don't know when it's going to be implemented. I still tend to believe it's not going to happen, to be honest. Again, we had this conversation last week on a stream, but they are basically the second premier game of the NFL season. They are going to be in Australia, and I just don't think the league really wants Puka to not be there, and for that to be like the entire talking point of, yeah, Puka's not here, so what can the Rams do? And why is he not here? Don't ask that question. Don't ask.
That's lovely off the field issues here, and then
Yep.
they'll never talk about it again. Hopefully not.
Yep.
Until they figure out, all right, they're not moving the ball, which I'd be shocked. Truly, I'd be shocked if the Rams didn't have a plan in place without Puka, because I feel like the team's just too good. And
Yeah.
also, I've been drafting a lot of Devontae Adams in hopes that he gets fed when Puka's gone.
Yeah.
Would be next man up. That cannot have Mumfeld. No.
No one.
Whittington.
Probably Whittington, but for my own personal bags, for a lot of streamers and best ball bros in the space, I think the next man up would be Terrence Ferguson.
Oh, T-Ferg would be good. T-Ferg would be good. That or Keenan Allen. I can feel it in my bones.
That's a very distinct possibility, I think. Although another distinct possibility, as we'll get to in just a second, is probably going to be the New Orleans Saints for Keenan Allen.
Oh, yes. With their man, Jordan Tyson. I really wanted Neighbors there. Oh, I really thought we had him.
We could go Bowers. We could go receiver.
I'm always in on AJ Brown. I think that's easy. I'm not too worried. There's a non-zero chance Bowers gets back, but it's gonna be very hard. I'll be very curious to see if he does.
Yeah.
Look, if you've been around here, we're totally bought in on the T-Ferg train. This hype train has no breaks. I believe it. I believe it to be true. Oh, maybe. We'll see. The only way you find out if you tune in.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to have you. And honestly, as you can see, we got this fun overlay. I was not quick enough to get to a third one to have that a lovely guest can make an appearance. So that one's on me. My lazy hands here. Oh, Browers does go. So the dream's dead.
Yep. But we also have interesting conversation here with injuries to both Breece Hall and Jeremiah Love. Are you okay with them in the third still? Are we pushing them and opting for someone else safer?
Jeremiah Love, I would take. I know he just went. I think I'm not as scared about high ankle sprain. Those are generally pretty regularly 3 to 5 weeks, somewhere in between. And then the groin, though, with Breece Hall, that does concern me a little bit. I would see. It doesn't concern anyone else, though. So that's good for me, or good for us, rather. Yeah. So I'm staring at Olave and McBride. Olave might be awesome due to the fact.
Yeah. I think it's Olave for me.
I don't know if you can hear my keyboard just clanking away. Sorry, everybody. Oh, and I spelled the word wrong then. Olave, I think, is very good here. And this is triple wide out. Love it. I'm happy. That's going to go down this way.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Olave is already primed for something really big. And without Tyson, and they're saying 2 months, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be back in early October.
I mean,
which is still 4 weeks.
Yeah, I would believe 2 months, to be honest. But also, we don't care about the first month anyways, because that's still preseason. We are still 3+ weeks out until the regular season even starts. But it's definitely a bummer as far as he didn't get a lot of training camp because of injury. He's not going to get very much preseason because of injury. Even if he is a first-round rookie with first-round rookie talent, he is now very much behind the 8 ball, and that's not a great spot to be, and that's not a great player to draft early. You want a discount on him.
And I wonder how much of a discount we're going to get. The news came out pretty early today.
Yeah.
In my mind, we're in a lobby with a lot of badges. So I'm pretty sure everyone's aware of what happened.
Yeah. Right now, his ADP is at 69.1.
Very nice.
It is very nice. I mean, like, is he going to fall below Alec Pierce, who might be on the same timeline at this point? Or Makai Lemon, who might be
Maybe.
on a injury-ish timeline? Like, the problem is that Tyson is already at the very bottom of this tier. We are about on the clock here.
Okay.
Um,
I wouldn't mind taking a running back here because I think this is when we're gonna start seeing a lot of the scarier options. So like HN's good here. Scatterboo I like. I even like Monty, maybe even more than Swift. Well, another guy got hurt. We didn't even get to that yet. So maybe Swift's actually massive.
can I interest you in Bayshal Tootin?
You can, but I'm like a little less excited about it.
Okay.
I am okay with going Tootin here. Like I think he might even go around. I think Scat is maybe more boring because he's just good, and also the Giants, we have no idea what's going on with that offensive brain trust.
With Najee Harris now entering
Yes.
the building for reasons unknown.
Well, a joking tweet I saw, which may or may not be a joke, is Tyrone Tracy missed one pass pro rep, and John Harbaugh said, "There's certainly no shot I'm allowing that to happen." Najee Harris, get in this house.
They also have
He
Devin
understood the
Singletary.
right away.
I
They do
feel
have
like
Devil Singletary. Ooh, good nickname. Devin
Yep.
Singletary.
I feel like he can give you probably more than Najee Harris at this point, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It feels weird of all teams that he's visiting the Giants. Like, is it purely because it's a Harbaugh and we just have the Harbaugh connection where they just pass around players between each other's teams?
That's just what they do, man. I don't know. Like I guess that's just in the range of this is what having your brother in the league does for you.
Yeah.
You guys get information that doesn't go to everyone else because you have a family group chat.
Yep.
I'm sorry that we missed Tootin. So you may have your choice of pick here because I really did think Tootin might have made it. But
I mean, it's worth
trying.
It's worth trying to push, and like Scatterboo does have a better median projection than Tootin for sure, but Tootin's fun.
I
Bird
know.
goes. I was kind of hoping Burden would fall, but he does not. Darian Price,
Hop in the second one.
52.
Woo!
I'm going Parker. I need more than 7%.
Yeah, baby. Yes. Yes. Man, I'm not a really big flag plant guy. But if Parker Washington breaks my heart this season, I do not know what I'm gonna do. I'm truly going to crumble and be like, I don't. Well, it's also worse because I had him in a couple dynasty leagues at first, and then I dropped him because, like, his rookie year, I think that's when they had like Gabe Davis. Maybe they had Ridley still then. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But there was some other wide receiver that he needed to get hurt before he got playing time, and then they did, and he did get playing time, and he was pretty useful, and then he just faded to obscurity again. And I'm really curious if I gotta go back and find out when that was, because that team was not good. That was the Doug Marrone. No, that's right. Who was the former Eagles coach?
No, it was.
No, not Doug Marrone.
It was
the other guy.
Stupid head from Florida.
No, not talking about Urban Meyer. Oh, Doug Peterson. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. That's right. That's why I Marrone stuck in my head because the other Doug Peterson, he was like, oh, we kind of solved him, and then his second year, once again, was completely found out. Oh, what up, Matt? Matt, do you like Matthew or Matt better, or do you prefer just Laughing Lizard on YouTube? And I just totally blew up your spot. Apologies.
You didn't hear anything.
Sorry, we'll cut it out in post.
Yep.
It's all good.
We're not going to get him, but if Lamar falls all the way back to 68, we're just taking him, even though we have Drake May stacked with A.J. Brown.
Okay. You prefer all of it? I'm mad at mystery. I'll allow it. Drake May, like, I'm worried that we're going to regress a little bit with Drake May, only from a rushing standpoint. because they certainly might not want him to do that all the time. Because when he was hurt, he was like really bad when he got his shoulder hurt.
He honestly didn't even really rush that much last year. Like, we kind of overblew how he goes. All right.
Oh, gross.
Jaden Daniels.
I like Daniels into Diggs here a lot. I've done it a couple drafts at this point, and I started to really dig it because now the price kind of feels good between those two.
It's kind of crazy that his ADP has dropped him below Drake May, like, respectfully.
Hey, you have one jersey number conversation, whatever that is. I have not even had time to read into what that is, thing is.
I think his mom told him to tell LSU to not let them use his college number anymore, or like keep him out of the Ring of Honor or something, because they gave his number to someone currently playing or something like that. I don't know. It's weird stuff being weird, and I'm just like, this doesn't matter to me at all.
Wait, they even like win the national championship, did they? With Daniels?
No, I don't believe so.
So, like, I mean, and he clearly didn't have the college career like Shedeur Sanders did, whose number is enshrined in their Hall of Fame.
He literally had the one good season. Like, he was a mediocre college player at ASU. He transfers to LSU, and then he just becomes a star, which, like, fair. That happened a lot for a lot of those ASU. Yeah, that happened a lot for a lot of ASU players, funny enough. But so do we take Tyson at 77, or do we just keep pushing?
What's our wide receiver room looking like? We have AJ Brown, JSN, and then Parker. And Olave.
Yeah, we'd be double stacking. Also,
I'm tempted to say, I mean, if Marv's here, then I think we take Marv.
Yeah,
and then we just push Tyson one more time.
He goes.
Well,
running back is horrific.
And what we're at? We're at 70 something. We're at 77.
Yeah, Josh Downs.
I wouldn't. I mean, at this point, Downs is good. Like, Godwin's good to me. Sutton, we will continue to fade the ghost of Cortland Sutton.
2% is too much, but
yeah,
I fortunately can't take those drafts back.
It happens to everybody. We can't be perfect. See, JJ McCarthy should absolutely get his number enshrined. Get 9 in the Ring of Honor.
Woof.
Why not?
I was listening. I think it was Ben Gretch and Jacob Sanderson on their new podcast was talking about going back and watching Colston Loveland in college and like remarking just how bad the throws that Colston Loveland was receiving from JJ McCarthy are, and that he probably should have been a much better prospect than he actually was because his stats were so diminished by playing with JJ McCarthy. And I'm just like, yeah. Who could have guessed on that one?
Not me. And it's even better is that the Sean Payton, I don't know if he's now just laying into it, but him talking about how they had like tricked the Vikings into picking JJ McCarthy so that way Bo Nix can fall. Like, I don't know. That feels too fake for you to steal that one, but I get it. I get it.
At the same time, Bo Nix is a good NFL level quarterback, and JJ McCarthy and Michael Penix are not. By a long shot.
It is pretty funny, and also like such like an obvious thing that the QBs with more reps in college are more pro ready.
Yeah,
like completely makes sense. Like JJ McCarthy, Anthony Richardson, just potentially too young to immediately hop in and take over an offense because they just haven't seen it all yet. Meanwhile, Bo Nix, who's been playing, like he's currently 45 years old, like that makes sense that he's okay. He has that heart of a champion. It's really funny. There was a website that asked me to write a JJ McCarthy article, and that was probably like one of the articles where I just didn't believe even what I was writing. I legitimately said, like, for what's worth, the intangibles for some quarterbacks are very much real, and he is a winner. Only so many QBs can win a national championship, right?
Yep.
Why not? Why can't JJ McCarthy be someone legit? And I know we're on the clock, so I will stop talking.
We got sniped on Diggs.
Crushed.
Corum, Hubbard.
I like Corum. I have now, since our other zero RB draft, I've now really been locked in on Corum as someone who we should definitely be picking up when we're heavily skewing towards the wide receiver group here.
Yeah. And yes, Monungai's hurt, but when he comes back, it's the Bears. It's an offense we want to be invested in.
And it's a hyperextended knee, right? So it's not necessarily like a soft tissue issue, which is usually scary at this time of year.
Yeah. And he's not getting replaced by Roshan Johnson, respectfully.
Certainly not.
Plus,
he's a Jersey guy. He's tough.
Exactly.
So this is our turn, right? So we went Blake, and then we're gonna go. Oh, come on.
I'm fine with Chuba. I'm fine with pulling up JCM ahead of ADP to stack with Daniels since we missed out on Diggs.
I like JCM over Chuba, mostly because Chuba is now off the board.
Yep. I definitely like him ahead of Jordan Mason. I don't think ADP is correct on that one. If both of them get snapped off, Michael Pittman.
I give Jane Daniels. Oh, that stinks. I was gonna say going Dart and then Likely as a potential next pick because I really like the camp reports out of those two.
I wouldn't hate Dart. We do have Scattaboo. That's kind of a stack, and then I hate the price of Isaiah Likely though. I despise the price. But we get
with let's go JCM.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lock that one in. So the reason why I like the Dart Likely stack, other than the camp reports, is that where we're at right now, he should probably fall back to us. And then the two drafters, or I guess we're at the 105, and so it's 8 picks.
Yeah.
Unless we're getting sniped again the third time in a row, I don't think they're gonna pick Likely. Maybe the one drafter does, which would be annoying.
Yeah. But I also like grabbing Chig later to stack with Daniels. Again, tight end is just always going to be the position in best ball where I'm just if I have to punt something, I'll gladly just punt tight end.
Gunnar Helm, we need to. Pat Fryermuth, I think what is now 45% owned at this point.
Yeah.
I do want to go back to this quote though. Kyler and his inability to throw over the middle of the field is going to be something we're going to have to watch pretty early in the season.
We don't even have to watch it. It's real. As a Cardinals fan, can confirm he cannot see over his offensive line.
Yeah, but have you heard of Kevin O'Connell and his ability to magically repair any sort of quarterback not named JJ McCarthy?
There's a reason that Trey McBride never caught more than 3 touchdowns in a season until the year that he didn't play with Kyler, and then he caught 11 last year. They had no connection whatsoever in the middle of the field. It's literally just everything from the hash marks out with Kyler, which is limiting.
Yeah, I'm just so I like that Josh is highly into Kyler Murray. I think it's a little irresponsible to have him as the overall QB1, but you never know. You never know.
QB1 overall, I wouldn't say, but it's probably in the range of outcomes that he's a top pantheon type of quarterback. I think we just reach and take Shuck here with Olave. We don't have a stack with any of these other QBs.
I'm absolutely in.
Actually, where's the Tyson drafter?
Behind us, right?
Yeah, on this side. So we could push Shuck if you want. Wandale, Dubs, Jones, Shakir.
I would do not Dubs. I'd go Wandale or Higgins.
Ran out of time, so we got Shuck.
My bad. Tyler Shuck it is. Well, and look, and you know me, I am again probably the biggest Tyler Shuck proponent at this point. Pulling him up, hey, and guess what? Unique roster, baby. God, no one should have ever told me that phrase. It is the number one reason I can make any sort of reasonable pick, or I should say, it's the way I can justify any sort of pick in this format.
Okay, so we've got 2 QBs. Third one we can just figure out as it happens. I still think Aaron Jones is way too cheap. I think Dobbs is good if he gets back to us. I think Shakir is good. I think Coker is good. I think Kincaid is a good tight end. Andrews, Ferguson, Goddard. Lots of good.
It's a copium of the gods. And I'm drinking it every day. Unbelievable. Every single time I draft 5 Panthers on my team, I just know that no one else is doing this.
Man, Deshaun Stribling at ADP.
He is
so high.
He's on a moon, dude. He is like, it's past the rocket ship past the moon. He's going to Mars right now.
He looks good, like legitimately good.
6 for 60 in a preseason game. I'll take it, man. Like legitimately, as someone who is, I think he was a 5th-year breakout. So that's always a worry. Let me just look that up again. Hold
on. Are you good with Romeo Dobbs past ADP?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's a bummer to have AJ Brown and Dobbs, only on the fact that Dobbs might not usually hit, but I guess it does, save us if AJ Brown misses time, because they should be good. Whoever, if one doesn't hit, the other should hit.
And we get most of Drake May's points without having to actually have Drake May.
Exactly.
So, and we can get Jaden Daniels instead, who's probably not very commonly stacked with both AJ Brown and Romeo Dobbs, because you just take May in that situation. So,
yep. All right. So now our whole roster seems pretty okay for the moment. I think maybe we start. What do you mean it looks sketch? It's fine.
We've got Concussion Man. We've got the backup running back on the Rams, and we have a 6th-round pick.
But it doesn't matter. Like the 6th-round pick doesn't actually matter, because he at least is going to get to see the field. He has to battle another 6th-round pick. And what was Rashad White even picked? The 3rd, maybe, like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
it's not like he has like generational talents around him.
Listen, I'm at 16% Bill. I'm with you. But we also do have to acknowledge that the running back room is probably a little dicey.
And it's I mean, for those who watch Invincible, that's like kind of what the earth bending guy is. I don't know, was Dr. Magma? I don't think that's his name, but he causes concussions every time he uses his abilities, which is a pretty funny bit. He does, but I don't know. He had his one shot, his MVP year, and then he just floundered it against the Rams, which is not his fault.
Yeah.
Which is, that might be copium in its own right.
Yeah, I like to just pretend that playoff game didn't happen.
Fair enough. We've all been there. I think Chig, we pull up if we get it. Like, would you want to go triple QB with Sam here? Because I almost feel like we should pick up guys like Algier if we're ever worried about the Jeremiah Love ankle.
I think it also depends where Shaheed goes. We'll take Chig, see what comes back, get our first tight end. I'm fine with Darnold as a 3rd. He's different bye weeks than the other 2. That feels good. I think that every team behind us has 1 QB, so I think someone might try and pull off the Shaheed Darnold turn. Team right in front of us in theory. Yeah. So we'll see.
Ooh. And then Juwan Johnson should also be a winner from the Jordan Tyson injury.
Yeah, and I think he should be a priority on this team, to be honest.
And I think he gets through, but we'll see. They might be staring at our roster knowing that we have Shuck and that we have Olave, and they might think, let's ruin this guy's day.
We could also do Daniel Jones. We do have Josh Downs.
I wonder if he goes here. Like
I would think, but no one's doing it so far. They're also taking.
Where's the Tyler Warren drafter?
There goes Jones.
Oh, is it right there? Is it him?
Nope.
No.
Just unstacked. Oh crap! I'm out of quarterbacks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, could we use a third QB? Yeah. Am I fine with the third QB being Aaron Rodgers? Yep. Totally.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I think it's Juwan and Darnold, and then like Woody Marks, Jonah Coleman would probably be like my next two.
His real government name. I can't believe you wrote it out loud like that. Daniel Jones. I mean, as far as the NFL change, making him obsolete, Hurts sounds like he's locking in. It's far too late for us. Makes it factors for Fields. The weird thing is, like, because Fields just has a different build, it feels like he's always safer as a runner, whereas like Kyler is hyper athletic, but yet he runs like he's just stole something. Less of like a real like runner. Yeah, I think. And there goes Darnold. Yeah, this is lock. Juwan.
Well, the thing about Kyler is that he also just doesn't take hits. Like the only time he ever takes hits is if he's sacked and he doesn't see it coming. But like even then, he'll usually like drop to the ground if he feels the pressure. Like the frustrating but also I guess good thing about him is like he doesn't really get injured. Like obviously he was injured last year, but he wasn't really like he was injured for a little bit, but he wasn't injured enough to go on IR. He was just benched.
And, I mean, self-preservation is real, man. Like best ability is availability, and if it what it takes, like that's like the Tyler Lockett recipe, right?
Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, he played his rookie year with Larry Fitzgerald as well, and Larry Fitzgerald always famously at the end of his career would just like drop because he's like, I'm 30 plus years old. I'm not going to break this tackle.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're all aligned, all aligned on how Kyler really runs with the ball. Beautiful.
He's short.
He's just a widow guy, just figuring it out.
He's taller than me, but sure.
What is he actually? What is he? 5? I think only like 5'10".
I think he's 5'9" something.
Okay.
Which same, but
if you had cleats on, you guys would be the same height. All good. Now we're in a weird spot. Now is a very gross part of the draft. And if is Travis Hunter falling for some reason? What are we
he's rising.
Oh God.
Yeah, but he's falling in this draft.
Yeah,
and you know what that means if he gets here. But
about that time, wow, Trevor Lawrence would have been sick.
Yep.
Now he goes.
We could take our friendly neighborhood T-Ferg. I like Dontavian Wicks.
I like Ferg a lot with this because with our two tight ends, and mainly with Juwan Johnson, like we should have a pretty solid floor. And then Ferg gives us a very exciting ceiling. Yes. Are you in? Are you back in?
In this particular room with this big of a Saint stack? Yes. In general, absolutely not. But also our running back room needs someone with a functioning heart and legs, which is barely Alvin Kamara, but is Alvin Kamara. But I think I would still take T-Ferg over him, to be honest.
Now, here's one thing. We love Jaden Blue. Surprised you're not going to push for Ferg and Blue.
I mean, if Blue gets back to us, I'll push for it. But
fair enough.
I would rather pull up T-Ferg than Blue because I think Blue and Sampson are basically similar bets. Even like Mike Washington. Mike Washington's this high in ADP. What is happening?
That's kind of ridiculous. What changed?
Why is he above Brian Robinson and Ray? ADP got wild. I've been drafting all summer. When did this stuff happen?
And it's not like we haven't been staring at this draft board. like even last week we drafted more often than not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just like people saw the contests were ending, and so y'all decided, all right, I'm just gonna just log in and just start drafting. It's just like feral, no thought, no rhyme or reason, just start drafting bunch of rookies. Willie, I guess.
I have bad news for you. Jaden Plew played very solidly ahead of Malik Davis in preseason game 1 by a lot. So I don't think so. At least not as it currently stands. I'd be Flanoy if he gets all the way back to us. We could pull up Mr. Jacoby Lane and be done at receiver. Or we go Dylan Sampson and be boring.
That's interesting. Like, I am very low weight on Ryan Flanoy, despite the fact that I do think he's very good as a wide receiver 3. Obviously, we're drafting in the 14th round right now, so
it's boring, but I think we need to go Sampson.
I don't think it's boring at all. Go get Sampson up there, because this team is going to be down a lot of points. They have 2 QBs who cannot throw past the 10-yard line.
Correct. 3
QBs, actually. Dylan Gabriel can't do that either. And their 4th QB, inexplicably, has still not seen the field. Please let Taylor Green play preseason 2.
You know what's funny is I think I have more exposure to Taylor Green than I do to Watson or Sanders in best ball.
That's because we are smart drafters. We understand upside. And that maybe Taylor Green will be in the UFL soon and he'll score some points.
Yeah. Okay. We're done at tight end. We have 3 good ones.
Yep.
Guess let me recap this team while we've got a break. Jaden Daniels, Tyler Shuck at quarterback, Cam Scattaboo, Blake Corum, Bill Krosky-Merritt, and Dylan Sampson at running back. Went heavy wide receiver, JSN, AJ Brown, Chris Olave, Parker Washington, Josh Downs, and Romeo Dubs. 3 perfectly cromulent tight ends, Chigakonkwo, Juwan Johnson, and Terrence Ferguson.
Please, don't do that to our boys. This is the breakout season. We've been talking about it for 3 years now, but now, for sure, Chigakonkwo, every week starter. This time, definitely.
I mean, he's definitely the every week starter. How involved in the offense, I think, will still be a lot, even with Diggs, but I'm not. It's less likely now, for sure, but not impossible.
This is where I kind of wish, like, I knew many more Commanders fans, because is that defense good? Like, they have Sonny Styles now.
I mean,
but is that enough?
It was awful last year, but, like, they were one of those teams where just, like, every injury known to man happened to them.
Right.
So, like, it's probably not good, but I don't think it's, like, as bad as it actually was last year.
It's old and broken. See, and that's like, I remember, like, I feel like Bobby Wagner is still the best player on that team, and I know for a fact he's old.
Yeah.
So that can't be good.
I don't know if he's on that team anymore. Man, running back got cleaned out. Might want to punt that.
Yeah, like I think we move on. Ooh, Caleb. Wait, no, where's Chris Bell? So we start getting our Chris Bell on.
In the 16th.
All right, Kate. I don't know. Who do we have? Caleb Douglas, sure, or Tesla.
I did Tesla. He's
one of the good. Actually, you know what? You're absolutely right. Better click than Caleb Douglas, because Tesla is at least on a good team and more options.
Yeah, like I'm
more opportunities to score.
I'm more open to Caleb Douglas now, but like I kind of still want to be told he's for sure the starter and not just the starter in preseason week 1.
He had one sick catch though.
Yeah, he does. Vidal, Allen, Johnson, Justice Hill, click the button. James Conner, click the button. I guess Seth McGowan now for reasons.
Maybe we just go LaQuint Allen. Why not Devin Neal?
Well,
Audric Estime, you still on this roster?
I mean, LaQuint Allen will at least play an NFL snap this year. I can't guarantee that for the other two.
I can't believe it. I don't know. Like Kamai Vidal is mainly. Oh, I guess we gotta get QB, huh?
We don't have to, but Rodgers is falling quite a ways here. But he'll be 17 picks past ADP if he gets to us.
I guess.
But we also could just take 2 running backs, which is probably the smarter move, to be honest.
I think. Well, we have
4.
No, wait. Can we? Are we not able to? Oh, because we would be a 3-5-7. We should take 2 running backs.
Yeah.
I think we should rely on the matching of Jane Daniels and hopefully the breakout of Tyler Shuck, and go from there.
Do you have running back preferences out of what I've queued?
I like Emmett Johnson maybe the most out of this current batch, and then like Vidal comes back, pick him. I don't know who else is even competing for snaps behind Ken Walker. Like it's
DeMarcado, but like
okay.
He played with like the 3rd string in the first preseason game. He was playing in like the 3rd and 4th quarters. So like, and Emmett Johnson played earlier than him. So I don't know.
And Emmett Johnson's fun. He's at least got a fun skill set that could be good for fantasy. Maybe the see Ken Walker. Oh, that's a great shout. Yeah, Damon Claiborne, if he's still on the board from the Vikings. I think he's an interesting click.
I didn't hear anything about him in the preseason. I don't know if he played well, terrible, at all.
We'll take it. I mean, he's just the speed back on a team that needs a little more from the backfield. I don't think like he's clearly the main home run hitter of the 3 of them between Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones.
I mean, I think you or I would be the home run hitter between out of those 3. To be fair.
Absolutely would. Man, I would stand tall over Kyler Murray at my 5'10" height. Be crazy.
That would be the order that I would put the running backs in personally.
I think Justice Hill is still correct. That is like I think when you say Dylan Sampson is boring, Justice Hill is boring. That
Justice Hill's more exciting than Dylan Sampson, to be honest with you.
Really?
He's at least on the Ravens. Playing basically the same role. Like, I like Sampson because he's young and talented, but like from an actual upside perspective of like what you're gonna get as far as bang for your buck, like Sampson could just be like, here's 4 points every week. Who cares?
This is the Brian Brain Trust over here. We will not accept this Dylan Sampson slander. He was the SEC best runner, maybe. I don't know what award he won. But he was great over in Tennessee, inexplicably.
Yeah, and then the Browns took him to be the backup for funsies.
Just a little iffy.
If Hill goes, are you okay with Connor, or do you want someone else? He does not.
I would like Justice Hill. I think Justice Hill is good. I think he is just someone who will randomly crack our roster. And we'll go, wow, I can't believe that worked.
Yep. Alrighty. That is it for draft number 1. Final team. Jaden Daniels and Tyler Shuck are only 2 quarterbacks. Running back room. Very 0 RB. Cam Scadaboo, Blake Corum, Bill Krosky-Merritt, Dylan Sampson, Emmett Johnson, and Justice Hill. Strong wide receiver core of JSN, AJ Brown, Chris Olave, Parker Washington, Josh Downs, Romeo Dubs, and Isaac Tesla. And tight end room of Chig Okonkwo, Juwan Johnson, and Terrence Ferguson.
Look, every draft is going to look different. They're not going to be beautiful. They're not going to always be very social media share worthy. But I like betting on a team that had low touchdown production that should increase feels like a good bet to me. That being the New Orleans Saints. There is a chance that they all hit. Mm-hmm. Even Kamara, even a little bit. Maybe he flexes us one week. I hope not, because that means one of our receivers did not come through. But
Listen,
There's,
they already proved it last year. Like Kellen Moore had that offense like good. Like it was
Yeah.
acceptable with Spencer Rattler at the helm. Like, like, and then they very clearly were like, this guy sucks. Let's put in Tyler Shuck. And he, despite all of our beliefs, does not suck. He looks pretty good. He makes good reads. He has poise. He runs a little bit for fantasy. Like, yes, he's going to be without Tyson, but he still has Juwan Johnson. It's gross to say, but like Devon Vele is a usable NFL standard wide receiver that is going to get touches. We might see some Bryce Lance early in the season now. Who
heck
knows?
yeah.
Like, I love Bryce Lance as a prospect. So, and again, they play in the NFC South. That entire division is just absolutely allergic to the idea of defense. So
It's just monkey knife fight every week.
they have 6 games where there will not be any defensive resistance whatsoever, just guaranteed on their schedule.
Not a great sales pitch. All right. I will continue to work on my New Orleans Saints stack best ball sales pitch. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll think of something great. It does not suck. Standard. That's right. We take it. Devon Vele, baby. That's who it is. That's who that is. All right. Unfortunately, during this wedding weekend, I did catch a little cold, so I'm gonna hop away for 30 seconds here, so as to not be super gross on stream. So give me one moment while we wait for the skew to pop. We're at 6.
Yep.
Come
Same
on.
exact spot, basically.
Come on.
Yep. Folks, thanks for tuning in, chatting, all that good stuff. Please like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Twitch. That is the Get Tilted Fantasy Now Plus YouTube channel and the Fantasy Now Plus YouTube and Twitch channel. Lots of great content in the works for you. Working on a lot of stuff this week. Brian and I are going to be streaming basically every day this week. Tomorrow, we are planning on streaming at a much earlier time, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Probably going to be doing some drafters drafts on then. But tonight we're doing Underdog. And as always, if you want to join us on Underdog, have not signed up already, you can do so using the promo code you see in the bottom right of the screen, FN Plus. That is FNPLUS. When you play $50, you will get $50 in bonus funds to use on pick'ems or these best ball drafts, whatever your heart desires. So join us on Underdog if you haven't already, and you can draft more puppy threes with us.
And also, if you haven't already, I know a couple of you folks are already in the Discord, but if in case you haven't already, please join our Discord, and we send it in the chat right now, and come hang out with us. We're approaching the football season. It's getting bumping in there, and it's overall a good time. Let's go Sun God or JT.
I will always click Sun God.
I guess we should have even taken Amon-Ra St. Brown because CMC went ahead of it and just run it back, and then maybe even think about maybe a like Lions stack instead.
I just don't.
I mean, what did I just say?
You said
I said the wrong team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Honestly, though, like I don't want that much JSN. Like the fact I have 8% JSN makes me sad. I want it more like 5-6% because I just don't think this offense is going to be good. So I said it.
I can't believe it.
Very brave.
I know.
It's not like I say this like once every 2 or 3 streams, but I know he's talented, but Sam Darnold is not, respectfully. And it's a different OC, and their defense is going to take a step back, and their offense is going to take a step back, most likely without Kenneth Walker and without Charbonnet for most of the year. I just don't feel confident. And like, yes, JSN is talented, but I'm still nervous.
I don't know if I ever told you when I posted that clip onto the socials, the Seahawks fans, they did not agree in a very loud way, which is funny because it's also good enough. That was like our best clip in a very long time. It just it just sucked that it was just like, I don't think this team's good, or I don't think they'll be just as good, and people could not believe it. Yes, click.
I already knew. And like, everyone just comes back and it's like, oh, Sam Darnold's crying with his Super Bowl ring. And I'm like, he didn't win that ring. He got dragged to that ring.
He tried.
They game managed the crap out of him so that he could win that ring. Like, never once in the playoffs did he just be like, I'm Sam Darnold. This team's on my back. We're winning this game. It was, nope, Kenneth Walker time. Kenneth Walker time.
All right, what I will say is for the Super Bowl, absolutely. But that Rams game, man, he was slinging it, and I feel like that was probably like his main like I'm here moment. But I mean that defense is also just so dang good, right?
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, he did try to throw a couple picks in the Super Bowl. He tried his best, but either just one of those things where the Patriots couldn't do anything.
Yeah. I just don't believe in him as a quarterback. Like, I don't think he's a bust by any means anymore, but like, I view him the same that I view like Daniel Jones, CJ Stroud, which is funny because that's about where he goes in ADP as well. Just like, yeah, they can run an offense if you keep them upright and scheme everything perfectly around them. Like, they're totally fine. It's just when things break down, as is very common in the NFL, he is going to struggle, and he does struggle consistently. Do you want one of the injured running backs here?
I would pick Love. Oh, wait, he was the one with the high ankle sprain. Yeah, I would pick him instead of Brees.
He goes.
And people agree.
Or McBride, or Igbuka, or McConkey, or Higgins.
Like, I like Brees a lot, and I think maybe we still have time for him to be healed. So I would go there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go Brees. And then where would we be at the board here at the 106? Right, nothing matters because it's really the 105, 106, and 107 are good draft spots, but it's really hard to get like cool matchups or like cool combinations.
Yeah.
Because generally, if things are falling, it's because the player himself is probably either hurt or not necessarily that good.
Yeah.
Or, maybe you do get lucky. But yeah, this is not a fun time.
You need people to do funky stuff, and in both drafts, we haven't really had anyone doing funky stuff, unfortunately. So it is what it is.
A complete fade's pretty surprising because there's a lot of time, and while they did give him a bunch of reps in the preseason, he's not going to see another snap until week 1.
Yeah,
and the season is starting later this year. It starts on the 9th, and their first game's on that Sunday.
Yeah,
so I feel like there's still time so a complete fade seems like a lot, but I get it. I understand.
I think that would be my Q order.
Where does Warren go in the next round?
Yeah, 5th, 6th-ish.
Would you be interested in punting Colson Loveland to try and get Tyler Warren? And I say this because this would give us a chance to get like our Waddle or T-Mac.
Sure. I have 16% Waddle, and I'm happy to just keep clicking.
Well, I don't want to like mess up your portfolio here. You only have 5% Loveland?
He's just hard to click, but
I like Waddle still.
I think I only have like 5% Warren, 6% Warren, so I'm not much better there, to be fair.
Okay. But you're kind of right, though. I feel like there's still some players in these middle rounds that are just never appealing enough, despite the fact that they are like they're going to be good. I just don't know why it's hard to click some of them sometimes.
I mean, like, the wide receivers feel better than Loveland for me in the fourth most of the time. Like Loveland, I usually need to fall to like the 4-5 turn, but like that's rare because people are very into the upside. Plus, I take a lot of Bowers and McBride, so it's like I don't want Loveland in those cases, although I do have a couple teams that have one of those plus Loveland, just as like the idea that I have the top 2 tight ends in football. But like fourth is a little rich for someone who's never done it. Same with Warren, like 5-6 turn for someone on offense I don't believe in. With a quarterback I don't believe in, like who's never really produced for fantasy. Like it's fine, but it's not my favorite click in the world.
Yeah, I get that. I can. Man, I don't know. It's just tight ends are so weird. I think tight ends, maybe that's just the problem. They're just such a tricky position to convince yourself that it's worth. Are we good? I don't know. This is now weird. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to jinx anything. Found on my draft pick yesterday. I'm the 8th pick. Who should I target? 12-team full PPR. That seems like premier. Like if Amon-Ra St. Brown falls, that's huge. If CD's there, CD is great. Justin Jefferson's great. That we think. I mean, we believe Jefferson will be great there.
If CMC happens to fall,
CMC
somehow,
would be great.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of those 4 players. No, I wouldn't do JT. I wouldn't do Genty that early. I think it's pretty firmly one of those 4 players, personally.
Yeah. I don't know if I do or not, and I'll have to check my own what's it called, portfolio, because I'm pretty sure I'm not very in on Strange, but I should be because I'm in on the Jags offense as a whole, and he got a whole big old pile of money.
Yeah,
so like that seems fine.
Okay, I was like, did something happen to Loveland? Like, what's going on here?
See, that's why I was like, I didn't want to say anything because he's falling so hard.
So are we pulling Warren up here, or are we trying to push him to the 6th?
I don't think he's gonna get to the 6th. I think he's already like a faller, right? Or no, he'd be okay. No, I lied.
He goes in like the 2nd pick of the 6th round usually.
Devontae Adams.
Well, the only fallers really are gone. Everything is at ADP now, so like I'm fine pulling up Warren.
I'm going Warren or Devontae Adams, and let's go Warren because I made you miss Colson Loveland.
To be fair, we almost got him all the way back.
I know. Oh, can you imagine how smart I would have felt getting Waddle and Loveland? Oh,
it's true.
I would have been so annoying. Oh, it would have been so great. See, like CMC is dealing with tightness, and yet I'm not that concerned with tightness.
Tightness of the wallet.
Yeah,
he wants more money.
Yeah, Amon-Ra is like, I think if he gets to 8, he's such a huge smash pick there.
He's the perfect
full PPR.
Pick. Yeah, he's the perfect redraft pick. He's never going to score below like 12. He's going to score over 30 like 3 times a year. He basically never gets hurt. He's in a good offense. He's always going to be the target guy. Like there's no question marks on should I feel confident that Amon-Ra is the best player on my team.
How about JT? It's tough because in a full PPR format, having wide receivers like Amon-Ra St. Brown is just so vital to like having huge spike weeks. And I know JT scored like 40 points 3 or 4 times last season.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that can happen. And also, is he asking for more money soon? Did I see that right? He needs a new contract soon, or they just gave him something else?
I think they just gave him like a mini extension for.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, because he kicked it off before Gibbs and Bijan.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I don't know. Tim, how do you feel about JT in the back of the first? Like, I guess that's like mid first still.
Like in full PPR, I'm not thrilled about it. Like, I mean, I guess he did catch passes to some degree. Hot take, I think Ramondre is a good pick.
Yeah, he is. We'll talk about more of that in a second. I think Ramondre is a very solid pick here.
Okay. We're reaching on ADP a bit, but that's fine. Not a big deal. He's a $5.
Yeah, JT. Yeah, JT is an interesting pick. If you think that he will reproduce what he did last year, then I will not blame you for picking him at the 108. I get it. Totally makes sense.
Yep.
For me, I don't know if I believe that as much. I guess with Pierre still hurt and that target distribution being weird, it's gonna probably lean on JT a bit. So even though I would prefer Amon-Ra St. Brown, I would not fault you for picking JT. I think that's my final stance.
Yeah.
I kind of think the Jags offense might need to spread the ball around, but I feel you don't give him that money if you don't want to throw him the ball.
Yeah.
For Bretton Strange, it might just be a frustrating fantasy football outlook. Whereas he will probably be a good tight end throughout the year. He'll probably have some big weeks, but it's hard to find.
Man, this range sucks.
See, what's funny about that is, people will say Ramondre in the first, that's crazy. But Taylor Green in the 16th, and I'm getting flamed for it? Come on now. Come on. You have a little faith. Just wait. Just wait till the next preseason game where he cooks. Could be smart. RB seem to dry out fast. Yeah, I would say, I saw this tweet earlier from Ryan Heath of Fantasy Points, and someone's talking about just how most, we'll use the word analysts here, a lot of people on the internet tweeting about fantasy football, posting about fantasy football, think RB is the most safe pick this year because running backs are sketchy. Part of me thinks that just opens up the window for zero RB.
Yep.
In a very, very strong way, right? So if the first 3 picks end up being inexplicably not as much Gibbs, Bijan, but then someone picks CMC, or someone really reaches on JT. I'll finish this thought in a second.
Do you want to pull
how far did Tyson fall?
We're at 78 right now, so not even 10 picks yet. Do you want to go craft and go double elite quotes tight end?
I would do that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
If we can drag it in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
And so my thought with this would be, because say CMC goes and then you're getting Chase in the fourth overall pick or something like that, that's crazy to me. And then that just makes a whole waterfall effect of wide receivers going later, which you can get, and they have just as many points as running backs, man. It's just scarier, and you need to have a little bit of stomach to queue up less than ideal running backs later in the draft. But I get it. I get why people are scared, and it's a very reasonable worry because you can find a lot of good wide receivers in the middle of the draft, and those end up being kind of a lot of league winners too.
Yeah, they also end up they end up being the players that flame out the most as well.
Yes,
if you pick the wrong 2nd through 6th round wide receivers, your team's just dead, unfortunately. Right. So I think zero RB, this is the year to do it because no one's doing it, and everyone's just oh God, running backs are back. We've had 2 consecutive years of the most statistically unlikely injury luck imaginable for running backs. I think we've lost 1 top 24 drafted running back to season-ending IR over a 2-year span. That's absurd. That's not going to happen again, at least. And if it does, then we still have plenty of teams that are heavy RB, but you should build, especially if you're portfolio drafting, you should build some zero RB teams for sure.
And it's also just fun. It's fun to live on the edge a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they're limiting craft rep for most of the season. Well, they will do that until they can't.
Yeah.
There is some amount of hope in my own brain that Matthew Golden actually becomes something that I don't think he is, because he's going to be good for fantasy football if that happens, because he's a late draft and he has the skill set to be good for fantasy. I personally don't think he's going to do that, but he could. But yeah. In that regard, I think Tucker Kraft will be fine. They don't need him to do a lot. Hey, just do a seam route every once in a while, be better than the linebacker, and then score a touchdown. Simple.
Do you want Addison, Dobbins, Diggs, someone else?
Our wide receiver room is pretty thin. I like Addison and Dobbins the most here. And then we have no QBs, right? I'd go
Yeah.
Addison.
But they're all.
Um,
We still have all 4 of these on the board to stack
Yeah.
with, and
Okay.
both of them. So stacks are quite plentiful at the moment, and we already have a team to our right that has 2 QBs already for some. Daniels and Caleb. So, all right, you take Dart and stacked.
That's nuts. Yep.
Have fun with that.
Well, wait.
Yep.
That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm going to distract myself with this other question before I lose it again on losing a stack. How do you feel about going heavy RB in the first 3 rounds? Like, this is like a legitimate strategy. I don't want to scare you with my 0 RB lecturing here. Heavy RB is fine. It's honestly, no, fine's the wrong word. It's a good strategy that is going to be valuable throughout the season because it insulates you from injury in theory. Like, it means that you have probably a flex advantage over a lot of people who don't have a strong third RB. And then you don't need to worry about a overall stressful position throughout the season. Like, I feel like more often than not, teams are always trying to figure out the next running back. And they're like, especially week 1 or week 2, and a running back comes out of nowhere, i.e. like Kyron Williams 3 years ago. Like, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, if you have like Saquon, JT, and someone else, like, you're golden. You don't have to stress about if that's real or not.
Yeah.
So I think a heavy RB in the first 3 rounds, especially at the 108, like, you're gonna get, like, you could get JT, you could get like Devon Achane because he's been falling. Like, that would be a crazy 1-2 punch.
Yep.
We're trying to figure out our Jared Goff drafter.
How did you know?
Yeah, I saw you just hover a little bit too long for Jameson Williams.
Yeah, I think it's Knicks, and we push Goff around the turn because Laporta and J-Lo are both behind us.
Yes. I was just about to comment on how Bo Nix, I feel like, is another name that is hard to get on my team.
That was weird.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. I just got a network error, but that was weird.
But got him. Mild golden slander. Oh, I could do so much worse.
Yeah.
I truly did not think like Matthew Golden should have been a first-round pick. I truly don't think he should have gone to the Packers. I don't think that fit him at all. And I don't think he's very good at football. That's okay.
I know he's not good at football. If he wants to prove me wrong, then that's fine. I've got 5% of him, and I'm fine with that amount.
He is just the same like combination of Xavier Worthy, Adonai Mitchell, and like of the like just a Texans wide receiver. He's just not quite good. I don't know.
He's the worst producer out of all of them by a long shot.
Man, like the fact his stats coming mainly from all the playoff games was like it was like both damning but kind of cool because he showed up when he did the most. But like, well, that was a sorry, that sentence came out much like I filled like my head is filled with cold. Anyway, Jordan Jordan Tyson missing a few months. Olave stock going up. Yeah. If you didn't see the other draft that we just had, we picked Olave, Shuck, Juwan Johnson, and Alvin Kamara. So
we did not get Kamara, but we thought about it.
We did not get Kamara. I lied straight to your face.
Sure did.
Please come back. Please enjoy the stream. Stick around.
It was only 30 minutes ago. I'm honestly surprised that Kyler made it around the turn. Would you prefer Goff over Kyler over Goff?
Because
I think.
Well, let's see here because it depends all about our risk management.
Goff,
I would love Kyler Murray here.
Why you take Jared Goff unstacked for funsies? I'll never understand.
The Isaac Tesla later. It's going to go crazy.
He took Dak Prescott unstacked for funsies as well, so probably should have seen that one coming.
You know what? No, we shouldn't. Why would we have seen that coming? Because clearly they got plans on plans within plans with these QBs. We're so close. Like, brother, this person has been drafting for a very long time. And do you think they just say, you know what? My portfolio says I don't need stacks anymore. Like, is that all it is?
To be fair, this isn't just NFL stacks or NFL drafts for the badges. So like this could be like a baseball daily grinder that's just like, yeah, let's do some NFL drafts.
I see. Okay. I actually did not know that. Fair
Yeah.
enough then.
It's across all contests, and I don't remember what red is. It's high, I believe. I don't think it's the entry level one. I think it's above that. And they could just be like, it's the puppy 3. I'm not stacking. I'm just taking whoever.
See, that's why you'll never get a dog. You'll never get a puppy.
Yep.
That's why I was so afraid of Tyson. I could feel an injury coming for him. It just sucks that when players are labeled as injury prone, it just sticks with them, and then also they just never can break it because they do just keep getting hurt. And you're like, well, like drafting with injury prone in mind, I always feel like is not prudent, but I get it, and because then I have egg in my face because then they get hurt and then they're missing 2 months.
Yeah. We are once again behind at running back. And really
How can this keep happening to us?
Really hoping for Aaron Jones to pull the team together. So we're doing great.
Keaton Mitchell, welcome back, buddy.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, we're going to get at least one of them. So that's something. I do think Ramondre is a legitimately good pick, though. Like, it's a 50-50 split, according to news reports today. Like, we kind of already knew that, but, like, this is confirming it. And it really sounds like Trayvon's not doing well. So...
Well, the thing about Trayvon Henderson is that he does exactly what we think he does. He hits home runs. He is explosive runner when he gets a chance, and he just struggles in pass pro. I don't know if he still has bad eyeballs or not. Like that, I think we can't really tell as much in camp.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's just a very expensive, like deep threat guy. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
He will be fine. Like maybe, probably. I'm scared that he's not though. And that's like the craziest thing about it. Oh.
Save it for Wednesday.
I'm excited. I cannot wait for the whole document, the whole presentation.
He's definitely not stacking week 17. Like Lions play the Bears, he's got no Bears. Cowboys play the Giants, he's got no Giants. He's just living wild and free. He's double stacked the Cardinals for reasons. So he's just
having a good time.
Yeah, having the time of his life. And that's okay. Do I have to click Tyrone Tracy or Woody Marks?
You certainly don't.
Can we click Shakir or Shaheed or Boston instead?
We can absolutely pick Shaheed or Boston, I think.
Let's go Shaheed. Every time I see Tyrone Tracy and Woody Marks on my screen, I just like want to projectile vomit. I'm just like, oh boy, the backup running back for Matt Nagy, or
yes,
the backup running back for whatever abomination the Houston Texans are running. Sign me up.
Who's Nick Caley? He came back, right? It's the same offense, essentially.
I keep thinking it's Bobby Slowick again, but he's the Dolphins.
He is the Dolphins. Only to give more credence to the Dolphins being a great team.
Yeah, great. Whoopee. I don't know. Like they're probably fine as players. They're probably
great people.
Great people. They're probably no different to Tyler Algier or Tank Bigsby, but like I just want to click, especially Bigsby, like give me the Eagles backup over the Giants backup any day of the week.
What stinks was I was so in on Tyrone Tracy when we weren't sure of the Cam Scattaboo timeline. And now that has completely flipped on its head, I feel silly.
I don't think Tracy's good, and I'm confused why the fantasy community is obsessed with this guy because I just think he's a dude. Like,
He came out strong when he like was given the opportunity,
had every single possible touch. Yeah, shocker.
and people don't forget. They're like, this guy put up points for me. He won me a bunch of weeks randomly. He should be fine.
Are you cool with Samuel Q.
This
Darnold
is
here?
this is the seeing ghosts buster man. That joke didn't hit. Let me try that again. Sam seeing ghost Darnold. There we go. First try.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute your mic now.
On a major injury, he's more likely to pick up another injury from overcompensating from his recovering injury. Sure, I get that. I get that for sure. And this is are we going back? This is way back to Tyson, I think.
It could be Tyson. It could be Scadaboo.
Yeah.
They both apply.
Like for Tyson, I get it because especially with like Swish. I get it because that happens all the time, right? You were just like you're leaning too heavily on the other hamstring, and bad things happen. I don't know. It's still crazy to me that in this day and age we are having athletic departments not tell their players to do that. Like I feel like we have the math and the science and the history,
Yeah.
to like prevent this.
Running back
but he
bad.
catch passes and gives you usable weeks. Yeah. I mean, that's just the magic, right? That's just fantasy football, like goodness. If you just do it all and you have playable stuff, like best ball, you don't need to worry about.
Mhm.
One wheel route, and he hits your lineup. So we need RBs.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, we had Jaden Blue if we want to this time around.
Yeah, let's pull him up. Cooper's falling as well, simply because he played behind Adonai Mitchell in his first ever NFL action. He's still a first round rookie. Like, I'm still taking him.
No, it's not even Adonai Mitchell anymore. It's Isaiah Williams.
What?
They love this guy.
I'm sure. And you know, the Jets are definitely the team that I care most about their scouting department from.
They love him on a special team so much they're going to play him over the first rounder they drafted.
Yeah, famously, they're really good at scouting out undraftable talent and being like, hey, this guy's actually a gem. You know, the Jets
Well known.
Yeah, they're great at just finding hidden gems and diamonds in the rough and just helping them produce.
God, I love the New York Jets so much. It's so true. If you can't just grit out an injury, stop clicking them.
They're good picks.
I know Aaron Glenn. We'll see. I almost think like we should give a little bit of. I don't want to say that much grace to Aaron Glenn because he did a lot of dumb stuff, including fire his entire staff, and then hire Frank Reich.
What could go wrong? It didn't work for them. Surely it will work for us.
But this time,
But
he was. I mean, what is it like 10 years ago? He was good with the Eagles, Frank Reich. Surely he's kept up since then.
Colts, you mean?
Well, no, because he was the head coach for the Colts,
Yes.
and he wasn't very good because he had Jacoby Brissett and then Matt Ryan and
Was
all
he
that.
ever-
But like Frank Reich, I got that coaching job from the Eagles. I thought, right?
Maybe
Maybe not.
So
Yeah, I might be just making this up. Hold on. Un momento.
I don't remember where he was from before that, to be honest.
I'm all over the place today.
Are you okay with Omar Coop? Well, he goes.
I was gonna say yeah, absolutely. Let's go Wicks here.
Okay.
Like Dontavian Wicks. Like he doesn't hit the ball or doesn't catch the ball very well, but
He might now.
he might now.
I will say, we have absolutely littered this team with week 15, 16, and 17 correlation, which we usually
We've done
don't
it.
do.
We're so smart. He was.
It was?
Yes, he was. All right. So thank you. Yeah, Eagles to Indy to Carolina. That's right. To Stanford to the Jets. Obviously, the most normal progression.
Yep. But listen, he's fine. Everything will be great. He's not going to be like Chip Kelly last year. It'll be fine.
Oh, Steichen learned under him. Oh no. Oh
Hey,
no.
but Steichen's good, at least.
For what it's worth, he's more modern than whatever Frank Reich is doing, so I guess that works.
But
He was a San Diego. Wait, San Diego? Is that right? 2015 head coach Mike McCoy. Oh boy, 4-12 for that team, and OC Frank Reich.
Please don't say that name.
Philip Rivers threw for 4,800 yards though.
That sounds about right. That sounds about Philip Rivers. God, Mike McCoy is like a crime against football.
Dude, all right, you have one guess. Who was the leading receiver on that team
In 2015,
on 2015?
Brandon.
Between good shout. But here are the other options you could have picked: Keenan Allen, Antonio Gates, Malcolm Floyd, Darius Green, obviously. Melvin Gordon was on this team.
Are you good with Samson again? You fell.
Yes, absolutely. I truly do think Samson is just like going to be peppered with targets in a way that he'll always have a chance to spring one for a touchdown every once in a while.
I mean, my guess would be Keenan, but the fact that you're asking makes me think it's not Keenan, so I'm going to guess Malcolm Floyd.
I'm sorry, it's Danny Woodhead.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, that season. Got it. Yeah, the one where
106 targets for Danny Woodhead.
Yeah, where they had like 4 running backs that they just like to cycle through all in the same time, and one of them was slot receiver / running back Danny Woodhead.
That's absolutely right.
That sounds about right for a Mike McCoy, Frank Reich offense. That's how you know it's a different NFL when Philip Rivers could give you 4,800 yards with that.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's so funny what QBs can do when there's just like nothing going on, and yet they just need to pad stats.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
We got 2 picks left. Probably
And we need
one running back, one wide receiver. I think tight end.
Leave them 2. Yeah, I think we're good. I lied.
I think Sean Tucker is good if he gets to us. I'll continuously click Bernard.
Jeremy looked good. I think Bernard kind of looked good in that preseason game.
Yep. Agreed.
Keon Coleman scored a touchdown, by the way. Don't let that pass you by.
Yeah, I did. It's gone. It is in one ear and out the other. That sign doesn't bother me because I can't read. And he can't catch, so it worked out. I found
Chris Bell is interesting. I just don't know if we is it worth clicking ever? I guess.
He's practicing. I don't know how. Physically shouldn't be possible, but he's practicing. We could click the Emmett Johnson button again.
Well, let's hold on. Is there any other buttons that we can click?
Nope,
that we
Emmett Johnson just went.
Oh my god.
Looks like I'm fine with just one. Yeah. We can just decide running back or wide receiver in the last round. We can click the Justice Hill button again. We can click the James Conner button again. That's about it. I guess we can take a guess on a 49er running back, but there probably is 0.
Do we have any more news on their health?
Neither of them played. They're both still injured. They did cut Khalil Herbert, so that's something that at least one of them is going to be back.
Okay.
Slash CMC is probably not actually injured and is just holding in for money. Ted Hurst is fine as well, and probably not Fields with neighbors on this team already. I guess Keon Coleman.
The difference between Tyson and Chris Bell is that Chris Bell's a torn ACL, so I don't really know if I don't know.
And he's an 18th round pick at most.
Yeah.
He's free. So
I like Jordan James better. And that's what the drumbeat was kind of saying. Like he was going to be the number 2 there, just had a broken rib now. And that really is going to delay him from a lot of reps.
Man, I don't know. I don't think we do Chris Bell on this team.
No, we have too many shots at wide receiver. If we had I don't know, if we had a better running back room, I think I would anyway.
Pick a Niner.
James.
We'll swing for upside.
Hey, maybe he's Bucky. Maybe he's Bucky 2.0.
Maybe McCaffrey actually is hurt. I don't think so, but you never know.
How tight is he?
Phrasing.
Oh, I haven't done phrasing in years. That's
Alrighty. That will do it for our second draft. We have a 3-6-7-2. Bo Nix, Kyler Murray, Sam Darnold at quarterback. Breece Hall, Ramondre Stevenson, Aaron Jones, Jaden Blue, Dylan Sampson, Jordan James at running back. Once again, went heavy wide receiver early. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Malik Neighbors, Jalen Waddle, Jordan Addison, Rashid Shaheed, Dontavian Wicks, and Jeremy Bernard. And went double faux elite tight end with Tyler Warren and Tucker Kraft.
Yeah. What more could you say outside of this is a roster only a drafter could love?
Listen, it's fun.
And if we had a roster that we knew for a fact would slam, would absolutely just crush our pod, we would be first out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is something you're yeah, man, I can't believe I lost the Breece Hall, Mondre Stevenson stack.
Yep.
This is unbelievable. Belton and Richard are good this season, maybe even more enticing on a worse team. It's just opened up a 20 practice window, or is that just in season? So this, in theory, this now removes him from being on the PUP. Because I know if he goes back on the PUP, he's out for sure for 4 weeks, I think is how this all works.
It's different with preseason PUP. Because preseason PUP, you can come off of it at any time. I don't know what happens if you go back on it or not.
Right. I mean, look, it's a Bobby Slowick offense. There's not really much to it, I don't think.
I was that puts him perfectly in step with Jalen Tolbert, Tutu Atwell, and Malik Washington, respectfully.
Please do not disparage my Malik Washington. He is going to get hammered with targets.
I've started.
What he does with them, it does not matter.
I mean, I've started drafting him a bit because he did play with the starters with Malik Willis. So I'm okay, that's at least a sign of someone who's starting. Same with Caleb Douglas. It's they were the starters. Their offense didn't look atrocious. Malik Willis looked like he's a functioning NFL quarterback. Yes, it's preseason. It's still better than what it could have been.
Oh, man. Yeah, that team's going to be bad. That team's going to be really bad.
Might be is doing a lot of work there.
Hey, I can't say for sure because the season hasn't started yet, but sign doesn't look good.
No. Do you want to do? If you want to do another, it would be on your account, so it's up to you.
Do we even have a $3 draft? How much are these puppies? These $5?
Yeah.
Un momento for the fans out there. Let me just see, because otherwise we might be done here just because we're out of gas. But that's okay. That's not a bad problem to have. In
the meantime, again, thanks for tuning in, folks. Thanks for watching. If you have not hit the like button, please do so. We greatly appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channels and Twitch channels, please do so. Greatly helps us out. We would love to continue to bring you great content through all of August and into the NFL season. And if you have not signed up for Underdog yet and you wish to do so using the promo code FN Plus that you see on the bottom right of our screen. That's FNPLUS. When you play $5 using that promo code, you will get $50 in bonus funds free to use on pick'ems, on best ball drafts, on whatever your heart desires.
I think that should be do it for us. I think what was that sentence? I think that's gonna do it for us today, mainly because I can't talk anymore. The brain's fried. We'll come back tomorrow midday.
Yeah,
we'll send out posts. What time we're aiming for around? What did I even say? 1 o'clock Eastern, 10
Yep.
o'clock.
1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific.
So yeah, again, like Tim said, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you so soon, and good luck in your drafts.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe wherever you watch or listen to podcasts. We'll be back next week for more ways to win your league.